Alright, hello everyone. I would highly suggest reloading the page if you came in a few minutes ago. Wait a minute, 1 second, I may have, oh yeah, done. Yeah, I would suggest reloading the page really quickly, because I just realized, I looked on Twitch today, and we hit 100 followers on Twitch. Yeah. So, what we're going to be doing today, as I promised a while ago, we are going to be going through the first 20 videos in game tiered. Just the first 20 because I think that's a good, good amount. Well, we might go through all of them today. I literally woke up today not even noticing the my follower count until literally when I booted up Twitch to see this. I had to Sonic Racing Crossworlds booted up. I was ready to play that, but honestly, I didn't want to. I noticed the follower count and didn't want to wait a week before we're doing this. So we're going to celebrate 100 followers on Twitch by going through the entire series of game tiered, so far at least. So yeah, this is just going to be me talking about different things in the series, different issues I had. But yeah, we're just going to go through and watch all these together. So let's do this. I'm super excited. Welcome to Game Tiered, a series where I review a video game and tier list it at the end, adding to the tier list as the series goes on. Today's game, Uncharted 3, released by Naughty Dog on the PlayStation 3 in 2011. Starting off on normal with easily the best game intro of all time, Drake and Sully walking into a bar and reject the money PS3 graphics is offering them. And like every D&D game ever. Okay, so I don't know why I thought this was a funny joke, but genuinely, PS3 graphics. I need to continue that joke more, honestly. I don't know why that's still so funny to me. It really shouldn't be. A bar fight breaks out, in which we learn how to punch, kick, elbow. Then we move into the main bar where we learn that things in the environment can be used to hit enemies. And now it's time to deal with brutes. Take it slow, dodge over damage, whittle them down, and you should be good. And then we move into the kitchen where, if you're clever, you can use furniture to deal with enemies. This is honestly a pretty perfect melee tutorial. Going outside, we get headbutt, and what's-her-name describes literally me.
Same cocky little shit.
Then we get shot. And we wake up 20 years ago where we learn about a ring, a Super Mario coin, and a man in a green shirt who knows how to use a key. Then we get kicked out and tail Sully, which is also where we learn about stealth. In the one section, moving between 2 points of cover will actually work. Then we get to climb up a building for the first time. Pretty fun. It'll get trickier later, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. And continue tailing Sully until we see the opportunity to enter a cutscene to steal Sully's wallet and telegraph all our moves. Traversing across the thieves' best friend, we're intercepted by Sully and what's-her-name, I still can't remember as I'm writing this. Let's hope I remember it when I'm editing this. Either way, the PS3 graphics are I still don't remember her name. I genuinely don't. What's her name? What is the antagonist of Uncharted 3's name? I actually can't remember. To this day, I still cannot remember it for the life of me. Marlowe? Is it Marlowe? Because yeah, Talbot and Marlowe, right? Yeah, alright. After us, and it's time to reunite with our old friend. And for some reason I couldn't make this jump. Took me like 5 tries. But afterwards, Sully kills some PS3 graphics, and we hear about how there's greatness from small beginnings, and how there's this guy named Sully, and how he's the same guy we've been hanging out with for the last 20 years. Back to the present, where we learn that Cutter is actually working with us. Who could have seen that one coming?
Now it's time to go through the alleys to where Chloe is, and we do the badass slowly walking together bit. Once we get to where we're going in the slowest way possible, we need to find a way inside. And another section where we need to climb. No, this isn't the section where I complain, but for now I'll say that it sucks that this part with the pressure plates can't really be sped run. You have to acknowledge that there are pressure plates to cutter, then you can move on to hitting all 4, then you have to wait for Drake to realize that headlights exist. Anyway, 4 levels in and we finally get into ranged combat. R1 to fire, L1 to aim, and R2 to reload, which always felt awkward to me, but it's not the biggest deal ever. Other than this, it's just a lot of walking around. Also, the first 3.5 levels are amazing. Despite it definitely being a tutorial, it doesn't feel that way, excluding the opening moments of combat. Going through 45 minutes of melee fighting, stealth, climbing, and puzzle solving, and then only then do we learn about aiming and ranged combat. It's actually amazing how engaging these sections are without utilizing what you're going to be doing for almost the rest of the game. Finally, we make it to the...
So actually, I want to go back. So in this moment, I in the script, I have the word engaging being used. And I needed to put the asterisk and fun there because while I was working on this video, there was an article written about how a Naughty Dog employee said that their games aren't meant to be fun. They're meant to be engaging. And I was already so far into the video's creation that I couldn't really redo part of my voice lines, so I kind of had to compromise and just put "and fun" here, which sucks, and I really didn't like that I had to do that. But it was just a compromise that I had to make because I didn't want to have to completely restructure all of the different clips in the video just to add 2 words somewhere. It's so annoying, but yeah.
What you're going to be doing for almost the rest of the game. Finally, we make it to the London Underground where we need to do some climbing. I actually love this part, and this stuff always happens between me and my friends where I'll think of a plan and everyone else will dibs out on doing it, leaving me. But it's fine as it leaves us as the flank. There's a reason I put Nate as a literally me character.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Fine as it leaves us as the flank. There's a reason I...
God damn it. I forgot about that image. I forgot all about that image. I mean, it's still accurate. These are... Oh god. Yeah.
Put Nate as a literally me character.
If a character is
Moving
just a
forward,
complete chaos incarnate, it's usually just, it's me. I'm usually the chaos incarnate of the group.
Plays out along with a cutscene Drake has been waiting 20 years to play. Then we destroy the long hidden and take out some more PS3 graphics as we work our way out of here. This serves as our real first firefight of the game, and it's genuinely difficult, but to be fair, I'm not playing on easy like a true gamer would. And I also suck at aiming on a controller. If I could get this working on RPCS3, I would probably be destroying this game on crushing with a keyboard and mouse. Next,
I still can't get it to run properly. It runs at at best 10 FPS. I mean, I've gotten to level 21, maybe 22. I've gone to the desert section. But, man, that game really likes to crash.
We're looking at a
on
map
under emulator.
Something like they mentioned Lawrence of Arabia and John D. Meanwhile, Cutter is schizo posting about 007, but actually paying attention to this cutscene, it just made me remember why I never do. The point is, we need to go to Paris, and Charlie and Chloe need to go to Syria. Alright, time for the famous Paris jungles, with a fucking mansion being here. Heading inside, it's more climbing, and we take a great tumble and have to fight our way back to Sully. No, I'm not going to show the spider section before this, just know that it is a great foreshadow for things to come. Also, I'll put a clip of it here, but at one point I got a takedown animation I've never gotten before, and it's my new favorite. I don't know, it was cool. Also, while looking for that clip, I noticed the audio and video were desynced really badly. I don't know if this was OBS, Windows Media Player, the game itself, though I'd probably still blame OBS since I play all my console games that aren't through an emulator through a capture card using OBS as my software. Either way, it was annoying when I noticed it, so I'm taking the opportunity to bitch about it here. Anyway, after this skirmish, we learn how to use grenades. That's why the L2 button wasn't doing anything. God, and I thought my controller was broken. Provided you ignore the rattling sound. With grenades, we learn how destructive grenades can be, but
Controller still rattles. It's just a low. Whoa. That's okay. One hell of a smear frame there.
only in the areas that Naughty Dog wants them to be. That is to say that the next area isn't any easier. Somehow. Look, it doesn't matter if that sentence didn't make any sense, because if it did, that means I failed my word salad project. So that also means that it's time to move on to probably my favorite puzzle in the entire game. What the actual fuck did I just write? That took me like 10 takes. With this, we need to place a horsey, and a horsey that's earned its treat, a kigi, and a hawk. Or at least I think it's a hawk. Either way, we now need to know where we need to place these characters, and we need to use the light to reveal where the other objects should be in relation to the characters. Like human with no arms, a pitchfork, an N with a tail, almost a flux capacitor, the number 8. Wait, okay, so you have all these actual symbols. I say as if the letter 8 isn't a symbol, but you have all these symbols, and then you just have the letter 8. It's supposed to be a door, isn't it? God damn it. Alright, just put the characters in the right spots based on what the light said, and the door opens. Then we see one of the worst things ever animated. Oh, this is why I have arachnophobia. Well, now that fucking night.
That and Skyrim. It really was. Uncharted 3 and Skyrim is probably the two biggest reasons why I have arachnophobia. I have really bad arachnophobia.
Where is over? We need to escape hell. Oh, wait, no, we're still in France. Never mind. We should probably still leave, though. And this is why I love destruction so much. This section is so awesome. Even to this day, whenever I'm eating like a chocolate bar or something, I'll turn it over and see how the bottom breaks apart and falls apart, pretending it's this section of the game. Surviving that.
I still do that. I hate that I still do that. It's such a dumb... God, I'll get into it after, but like, God. Sorry about that. Oh man, there's so many different... Like, audio is one of those things that I've always had issues with. But man, like easily one of my biggest complaints across all my videos is the audio mixing. God. I hope I've gotten better, but
Sully gets ready to lay down and die, so we go to Syria. God, why the fuck did I write that? For realsies though, we are going to Syria so we can save Charlie and Cutter. I mean Chloe and Cutter. Fighting through this first section, we open the door for Sully and take a stroll in a well, and finally run into our teammates, and Charlie tells us about as above, so below, a new gameplay mechanic that's only used in this level. A stealth section ensues, and I get a trophy for stealth killing 5 guards in a row. And of course, I had to see what that trophy was for the clip, and my PS3 got stuck when trying to exit my trophy list, and I had to exit out of the game. Does that happen on RPCS3 emulation elitists? Didn't think so. But this did allow me to skip killing some enemies. This isn't the first time this has happened, but it's the first noteworthy time of it happening. Then there's another section of knowing what to do, but the game's not telling me what to do, so I can't do it until the game tells me what to do. And then a chase section ensues alongside a sniping section. I don't care to remember how many times I died here, just know that it was enough to make me consider turning down the difficulty. Afterwards, we need to get through another stealth section, which I get through completely after failing a few times, but regardless, I guess Naughty Dog never expected players to properly stealth their way through this section because I can't open the doors here. At least not without shooting my weapon, alerting the rest of the guards, allowing me to kill them, and then we finally get to open these.
Oh god, so that edit you just saw of the door opening, this is gonna get kind of technical for a second, but I didn't know how to use the Fusion page in DaVinci Resolve, which is my editing software. So I was using the color page for this. I don't remember exactly what tools I was using for it, but man, if I was doing this how I normally do masks like this, it would look a lot better. Probably would have taken an extra day, but it would have looked a lot better than
the guards, allowing me to kill them, and then we finally
this.
get to open the storage closet. Using the scope, we see as below, so above, and there we go. Then we're spotted, and Sully saves our ass, and I hit the sickest headshot known to man, then promptly die because I don't know how to hit the square button. Anyway, Cutter got drugged and stolen from, and we need to get him through a tight space, triggering a boss fight. This whole section actually rocks. It comes out of nowhere, a complete and pleasant surprising shakeup to the pacing thus far. A ton of firefights and a botched stealth section followed by basically the same puzzle repeating itself. Then almost immediately into the next chapter you get a boss fight that comes out of almost nowhere if it weren't for the not so subtle foreshadowing thanks to fucking Tablet over here. But regardless, this fight is awesome. I've always liked the idea of Cutter's claustrophobia finally causing a panic attack and him just grabbing whatever he can use to survive against those he thinks he can't trust. All of this ending in an extremely tense scene when Cutter nearly kills Nate. Meanwhile, Sully is ready to just execute him and Chloe is trying to get him to snap out of it. This whole section of the tension between Cutter and Nate to a boss fight that comes out of nowhere naturally and finally climaxing to an incredible, intense, amazing scene where Nate and Cutter nearly get killed. It's amazing what they did here. Moving on, we need to light some fires to light up some countries on the globe, except they don't match the orientation of that globe. So we get another section with the spiders. But at least this time we're on the offensive, throwing torches like grenades to braziers to make the platforms we need to jump across between them safe. What the fuck did I write there? Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter because I skipped the best line in the game.
What's the matter, Charles?
Still mad at myself.
I hate getting wet.
Nate is supposed to say, "Aw, Kitty don't like getting wet here," and it's hilarious, and I'm really mad at myself for accidentally skipping it somehow. Whatever, we got the water to the globe, so we can rotate it around now. I don't know why these countries are important, but I also don't care. We got the globe to the right spot, and we found the next tomb, and Cutter took the other piece from us. Then we accidentally make someone into a pancake, and Cutter pulls your average YouTube prank on someone being rendered using the power of the PS3. And we're on the run. Gotta love it when you want a B-roll, but you crouch down in front of the snipers. Then a cutscene plays where they steal from Cutter what Cutter stole from me, and also during this section of the bridge falling, you can hear the same sound that plays when NG from TF2 hits his buildings with... Anyway, we hit that square button like a motherfucker and learn about riot shields. No matter the game, riot shields suck, unless you're using them. Then they're a great time, unless it gets shattered. Fuck! Oh, so that's why losers can't play without this thing. It also sucks that it takes up the primary slot, leaving you with only your pistol. But I guess it would be too OP to let the player have a rifle while having move and cover. And it also does suck that you're only left with your pistol or something similar if the shield breaks. Anyway, to deal with enemies, throwing grenades and shooting when you can does the trick. See what skill does against riot shields? Moving on to the next section, Cutter is out of commission, Chloe is never heard from again, and Elena still has her ring. Anyway, we're visiting Elena in... I think we're still in Syria? Maybe Egypt? Israel even? I don't think the game actually ever mentions where we are in this section. But it really doesn't matter since the PS3 graphics are also here and we need to follow them. And we get thrown through another... I just thought of it. Uncharted 3. Nate against the PS3 graphics. Window. Thank God for that pickpocketing skill, but now it's about time we train our hand-to-hand skill. This is another area where you can use the stuff around the environment as weapons. Bish! Then we escape with Sully and Elena, accidentally our way right where we need to be, and an argument breaks out while Sully goes out for milk. Rugs. Shotguns. Heading down, there's another puzzle where we use a map to see which levers to pull. Again, even if you know what to do, you have to wait for the game to tell you. This really bugs me. Speedrunning all but about 3 puzzles thus far is basically impossible. But that is about to end. The next 2 puzzles you can do as fast as you can move and climb. The first one I did was a light puzzle. Usually I have a massively hard time with this, but I actually used my brain here and got it figured out real fast. The second puzzle has to do with gears, a lot of climbing and image recognition. First try I fucked up with the symbols, so I had to rearrange some stuff and that did the trick. Going back to the center, the middle path opens up and Sully memorizes some stars. Then we get another spider section, and we get to brush the torch on the ground, scaring them away, and the section ends with us shooting at a horde when they get too close while Sully finds a way to open the door. Spiders are one of the only repeating mechanics that isn't climbing, stealth, and shooting. Sure, riot shields appear later in level 19, but that's only one guy and I'm also getting ahead of myself. But every puzzle we see is a completely different one, which is nice for variety, but that's sacrificed when every combat encounter doesn't really change. I don't know, maybe I'm complaining too early. After this, we end up in another combat section where enemies come out of smoke and we need to shoot them down. Not too hard, but I always get paranoid about enemies coming right out of the smoke and shooting me instantly while I'm in melee combat, and that fucks up my rhythm. After climbing out of the well, Nate gets drugged, finally seeing what Cutter went through. Meanwhile, Mary Lowball and Stone... Yeah, I was definitely getting ahead of myself when I was talking about that. Later on, combat is combat, but shields are a pretty consistently returning mechanic throughout the game. But I think I mentioned this in the video, but I really wish there were better ways to integrate the environment with combat, right? Past using it for cover, you know? And I don't even mean like destructible environments or anything like that. I mean like just... I really can't. I don't know, maybe... tablet I can't think of anything. Talking about needing to trust them. And when we come to, a PS3 graphics knows everything about Nate, but doesn't mention his brother. But hey, Naughty Dog didn't know about him, so why should she? And then another chase with 2. What the fuck did I write here? Anyway, the police are chasing us now, so we better stay on the move. A chase ain't fun if there's no one shooting at you, am I right? This section ending with something of a boss fight is a nice touch, but we get knocked out anyway and end up God knows where on a ship graveyard. This marks the, true difficulty shift for me, and it'll show later, trust me. For now, we gotta find a way out of here, so I break the chair and a melee combat section starts. This is actually really cool, a part where what we learn in the tutorial gets properly tested here. Yes, this happens in level 10, but here there's no fish to distract me of that. Exiting, we jump down into the water and a few more combat sections happened, and Oh, a guy with a riot shield shows up. Okay, well, I suppose I was wrong about them. That's actually really cool. Anyway, I found a collectible I wanted to get for some reason, and this is where I learned that dying doesn't revoke you collecting an item, which is also cool. Alright, now I finally get to complain about climbing. This shot is hell to progress through. Yeah, it's a cool shot, but it's impossible to navigate through, which sucks. Then we get a section that's similar to level 8, I think, where we need to move between cover while scaling a wall. Not hard, but there's sections that just don't let you jump to cover, which is weird and annoying. Learning where Sully most likely is, as well as entering a new level out of nowhere, we fight our way to Stowaway on a boat, but not before an RPG allows itself to make my acquaintance. And another firefight happens. God damn! No, I got this. I can keep together for another level. After that, we finally get on a boat, and at least we get to blow up some other boats, so yeah, that's cool. Finally making our way onto the ship. So much for the element of surprise. And this is another good boss fight, actually. Sure, the combat encounters are, well, there's way too many for my taste, but the boss fights have always been top-notch. Especially here, where not only is it a brute, which tends to serve as a mini-boss in of itself, but here it's a brute that is holding a minigun with one arm. Wicked! Next up is the hardest section of the entirety of this game. It starts with some stealth, but killing past... I still struggle with this section to this day. I have no idea how I got to this point, got past this point. Like, right, I think I'm in this section, like right in this section, like the dust storm on RPCS3, I think. Past like 5 enemies causes the floodgates to open, and snipers and grenade launchers and armored enemies to come out of the woodworks. All this all of this leading to me lowering the difficulty. See, I'm so mad at this section that I can't even read my own script. And then the game froze fucking... So, I do have a bit of a story to tell here. In this part, I originally had some text with a moving background saying, like, the video is not frozen, right? But I don't remember exactly what caused this. But something happened where I accidentally deleted that section. Or I did delete that section. I deleted the entire second video track to the project file, and for some reason Control Z wasn't working. I think I had accidentally unbound it, or maybe some program was overwriting its function. But I ended up accidentally deleting the second track of the video, and I had to completely redo everything that was on the second track. Thank God I hadn't thought of paper tears at this point, because that's where all of the, like, actual paper tear sections sit at, is the second video track. But it forced me to go and just replace everything that was on the second video track, but I forgot to replace this here. Yeah. Lovely! Restarting the game, thank God it saved me beating that encounter. Anyway, sneaking through the Silent Hill 2 apartments, we get bamboozled by the pirate, and we blow up the ship. Jesus, what's with this game increasing levels on a dime? It's making scripting this video way more difficult for reasons I'm refusing to explain, because I don't want other YouTubers telling me I'm a moron for how I write my scripts, because I already suffer really bad from imposter syndrome. 20 minutes after that panic attack, we see... Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really care how I write my scripts nowadays. I don't know. Obviously, if... yeah. That there's more shield enemies, Jesus, I really did get ahead of myself when mentioning level 19. Alright, well, I guess I'm adding shield enemies to the reoccurring mechanic. What the fuck? I guess I'm adding shield enemies to the reoccurring mechanics, so that's pretty sick. Alright, after the respectable businessman performs one hell of a party foul, we wake up back in level 10 and 11. Actually, I want to talk about the last few levels because what even happens? What was the point of this? Like, Nate could have been captured by the cops at the end of level 11, and Elena could have gotten him out of there, and nothing would have changed. I don't know what the point of what we just went through was. Anyway, we see Elena, and yeah, honestly, that is, like, I should have spent more time with this, because that really is something that, I don't want to say it ruined the game, but it certainly brought it down from an S to an A tier. Right? Like, the entire boat section was just, like, it's so obvious that they just wanted to flex with the technology over having a coherent experience, right? I still think Uncharted 3 is peak Naughty Dog, but man, like, that's just one section that you could really remove that entire section and nothing would change, right? Like, instead of, they literally change it from Drake being captured and taken to the ship graveyard, have him be captured and dropped off at the shore, right? And they, like, expect him to drown, but the tide just, like, they throw him in the ocean or something and the tide takes him back, right? That could have, you know, nothing happens there. We don't save Sully. We don't get anywhere, right? And finally, we get a reasonable level shift. This level is genuinely awesome. Lots of stealth, lots of environmental puzzles that don't hold your hand. My only issue is that I was too good at the stealth because Elena seems to always die if you don't get into a firefight, which I don't know if that's the game making sure I'm not too good, or if it's some AI thing going wrong. Either way, I can't completely stealth my way through this last section, but I can take out as many guards as I can before we're spotted and have to fight. And we get to the next section where I fall off the roof and break my neck. Then we leave Elena behind, but she comes back with a jeep because Nathan Drake is not a plane. Crawling around, we get politely introduced to our gun, and so we politely introduce this brute to a wood crate. And then the entirety of the damn cargo comes flying out. Climbing back up, it would be nice if we could skip this combat encounter by just throwing a grenade and having that blow a hole in the plane. Instead, we just have to wait for a random explosion to happen. Then we see the trailer, and now it's time for the most boring part of the game. To the team working on RPCS 3, please, for the love of God, let us speed up the game with like a turbo mode or something. Not that I'm playing this in an emulator, but still. This is easily the most boring level, and it's not even close. It's just walking, which I get that that's the point, having Drake go in circles and hallucinations and whatnot, but come on, this sucks, and it goes on for like 12 minutes of just walking. It is so boring. But finally, we find a ghost town as level 19 begins, and once we're inside, there's enemies to fight, finally. Never thought I'd be saying that. Anyway, fighting our way through, we get some destructible parts of the environment that makes more cover for us as well as enemies, as well as holding up areas that are keeping us from progressing. This is actually a really nice merging between puzzle and combat. Imagine if the shields could be used to access areas blocked off by falling rocks to get treasure, or if spiders could be used to kill enemies by shooting torches out of their hands. Either way, it's too bad this is only for level 19. Anyway, all this leads up to a really solid boss fight, a turret that we need to run to cover between reloads, I assume, and take out the pillars holding it up. And then we get rescued by some Arabians, and a pretty sick escape section happens, ending with a massive gate explosion. and we learn that our savior's name is Selim, and that the English want to summon some demons. And we get an entire level of riding horses. Pretty sick. I don't have much to say about it though, except that it's cool that they made the ending of level 19 into half a level. And it is a massive amount of fun jumping between horses to trucks, all while shooting down bikes and going into a storm. Our horses decide that they don't want to be rendered by a PS3 anymore, leaving us smartest choice anyone has ever made so far in this video. Horses not wanting to be rendered by a PS3. Us to fight through this storm. Nothing special really happens here, just another wave of fighting through enemies, followed by a climbing section. Finally unlocking the lost city of Ubar. Taking a well-earned sip of water, we get one hell of a view, and Sully gets one hell of a shot. That was... Jesus, that was a bad joke. Anyway, it's time to take revenge, and we finally understand what Selim said about demons born of smokeless fire. Finally, combat gets shaken up enough for me to warrant talking about it again. Almost 90% of the way through the game. Here, there are enemies that start out normal, but when they take a certain amount of damage, they become demonic and can no longer be engaged in melee combat, forcing you to aim on a controller. Thanks, Naughty Dog! Some more shenanigans happen with some spiders and more combat, and we get a pretty cool section with a pool filling the pool. What? Anyway, evil Nathan Drake sends Nathan Drake into a pool of skeletons. Finally, whatever was in our system wears off, and we fight our way through some more enemies, and we see Sully, and he hits us in the head for letting him die like that, and then he reveals that he never did die. You idiot! There was water that made you go nuts, and the chemicals are still in your liver. Tear off your flesh and rip out your liver! After that mental breakdown, while I fight through these enemies, we ruin 20 years of hard work.
Sorry, I need to read.
Chemicals are still did die, you idiot! There was water that made you go nuts, and the chemicals are still in your liver. Tear off your flesh and rip out your liver! After that mental breakdown, while I fight through these enemies, we ruin 20 years.
Oh god, there's so... Oh man. There's so many jokes I completely forgot about, god damn it.
Years of hard work, and the entire building goes down. And fighting through more enemies, yada yada yada. Then we see Mrs. Grade 9 English substitute teacher die in quicksand, and Sully says something that if I don't hear my friends yell at me within the next 20 years, I'll consider myself a total failure. And one
3 bullets! How the hell did you do this with only 3 bullets? Yeah, honestly, if I don't hear my friends say that to me in the next 15 years, honestly. How old is this video? 2 years ago. In the next 18 years? Oh god. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got my cat in my room. God damn it.
Total failure. He hacks it tablet to stop him from throwing his massive stone at Sully. Holy shit, never let me write scripts ever again. Anyway, we shoot him, and then Salim aids in our escape. Sully shows off that he's not ready to roll over and die just yet, especially considering he still needs to remember how to fly the plane from the first game. This game is genuinely awesome. From the story to a lot of the gameplay, mostly puzzles, as the actual combat can get pretty repetitive, to the point I was actively considering leaving out mentioning some of the combat sections in the script. The late game is awesome, as is the early game. It's just a lot of mid-game that I'm not the biggest fan of, especially levels 12 to 15. It just feels so unnecessary. For all of this, I put Uncharted 3 at A tier.
I just realized. There's no F tier. There's never an F tier in the first episode. I never realized that. Alright then. Well, also, I'm gonna be honest, I realized how many videos there really are. I'm probably not going to do, like, the entirety of every single video. I'm probably gonna skip through some highlights, and we're probably just gonna talk about the highlights of each video. Honestly, probably not gonna go through all of it, but yeah, Uncharted 3 was just so it's an amazing game, but this video is so bad. Like, genuinely, it's really just the audio, right? The audio, my voice is way too low when compared to the music. I needed to bring my voice up like a good 5. I should have brought my voice up a good 5 decibels, but yeah.
I really love this game, but the water levels, let's call them, absolutely suck and feel really unnecessary, and it leads to combat feeling repetitive, and getting through it just feels like a chore, but the rest of the game is amazing, and I absolutely love it, but, yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, take care, everyone. Welcome back to Game Tier.
Yeah, like I said, we're probably gonna we're gonna watch the intro, and then we're probably gonna skip to some highlights and stuff.
Where I review a game and tier list it at the end, adding to the tier list as the series continues. Today's game, Plants vs. Zombies, released on PC by PopCap Games in 2009. Though I should make it clear that I am playing the Game of the Year edition released to Steam in 2010. Alright, starting a new game, the first 3 levels are simple tutorials. Pea shooter hurts zombies, sunflower makes us more sun, and some zombies have more health and require more firepower. Alongside this, we get our first speedrunning tool, the Cherry Bomb, and at the end of level 3, we unlock the Walnut.
Oh yeah, there's this part here.
Tier 3, unlocking the Grave Buster that destroys graves that will spawn zombies, alleviating some stress on the final wave. And on 2-4, Crazy Dave sells me a plant slot, so of course I buy it, and 2-4 is completed with no problems, unlocking the Almanac, giving us some lore on the plants and zombies. And 2-5 is another minigame level, Whack-A-Zombie. Not much to say other than I'm absolutely cracked at this, and we get the Hypno Shroom, another good speedrunning tool, and an equally good counter to the Football Zombie, an extremely difficult zombie that also moves equally as fast. And then we unlock the Scaredy Shroom. I always thought this was a U-piece, but it's perfectly countered by the Hypno Shroom, and even the zombies he spawns fight for us, and we then get the Doom Shroom, another good speedrunning tool.
I should mention, I don't know what to rename the title for. Hi, babes. My cat's in my room. Hey, good night. Jump in the basket. Honestly, I don't know what to rename the Plants vs. Zombies episode, because I don't know if I would call it, like, obviously I could say, like, Plants vs. Zombies is peak PopCap, which I mean, for the context of game tiered, I wouldn't disagree with that, but my favorite PopCap game is Garden Warfare, so
Isn't at all difficult, but it's here where I really start to speedrun the game. Not because I don't like adventure or anything, but I'm realizing I don't have that much to talk about, so the faster I can beat levels, the less space is taken up by video files. And 210 can speedrun that easily, which is lovely. It leaves us to our own devices, and level 5 we get a shovel. And Crazy Dave stops by! Yo yeah! Crazy Dave! He's crazy, dude! And we get to go walnut bowling, which is crazy fun. And we unlock the potato.
Oh yeah, the fog is coming.
As well as the blower. A pretty damn useful plant used to beat back the fog that's coming. The fog is coming, 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 the fog is coming. Holy shit, a taco! I love tacos! But Crazy Dave bought it off of us for a gem because he's Thanks, Crazy Dave. And we unlock more items for Crazy Dave's diddling twinks. I should really stop writing scripts.
Oh god. I forgot. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about this dumb... So very early on in Game Tiered, I had an ongoing joke where I would say some like really... It's just stuff that didn't sound right. I don't know how to phrase it. Just like stuff that sounded like outside, like it sounded sexual outside of the context that I was saying it in, right? Or just shit like this, right? This is an insane screenshot, by the way. I really hope someone makes this their screensaver. Their wallpaper.
But more importantly, cattails, kiggy-tails, kiggies, water yum yum. Anyway, it's on to vase breaking, and because I refuse to continue the story without cattail, I'm going to talk about some of the mini-games that we unlocked in 2.2 that I forgot to mention earlier because I thought it happened in 3.2, but because I already edited that part before I wrote this part, this has to happen now because of when I didn't talk about it. First is the slot machine. 2 of a kind, you get that plant, a single diamond, or 4
Right, I forgot about that. So, in DaVinci Resolve, whenever you have a deleted clip or a missing clip, it'll show like a red graphic that's just... It's literally just...
2 of a kind, you get that plant, a single diamond.
It's literally just this, but more red instead of pink and black. Yeah, or like it's salmon on red instead of pink and black. Hi, beeps. And I constantly ended up taking a screenshot of it, changing the colors to be pink and black, and having it as an actual asset because DaVinci Resolve will refuse to render media offline clips. So I had to make my own and decided to make it pink and black. But yeah, I use this anytime I have a clip that is important to mention in the video, but I still don't have a clip for it.
Or 4 sun.
Just a dumb joke.
Kind, and you get more sun than I care to count. 3 plants of that type, or 3 diamonds, I think. But since I never got any money from this, I'm going off of memory. And after 2,000 sun, you win. Then there's walnut bowling.
I could have sworn there was a joke later in the video.
Starfruits, a plant that shoots in 5 directions but not directly ahead of itself on certain tiles. Pretty fun. Sounds like it could be a fun mod for adventure. Zombiquarium.
Actually, wait a minute. I just realized I wanted to do something here. I need to throw this up here. Whoops. Okay, we're sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and now
I'm
you
gonna
have
I'm gonna
an
be fully
undefeated
honest. I
blade
kind of
because you're a
realized.
moron. Zomboss will also place zombie.
Honestly, I feel like we're too deep into this, but Okay, Kitty, 1 second. Um, hey, babes. I'm gonna let my cat out of my room here. Okay, sorry. Oh, god damn it, I keep on doing that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of a disaster. I don't know what to do to celebrate 100 Twitch viewers properly. We might switch up what we're doing here. Cause I'm starting to realize how bad of an idea this is. Cause like man. Yeah, this is just not, this was never, let's switch to Sonic Crossworlds. Let's do this. This was, yeah. I wanted to do something special for 100 Twitch followers, but man, it just didn't really. It's an idea that it was the game tiered watch party was a better idea in my head, honestly. Fucking Discord being down. Why the hell? Oh, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. No, that was like I said, it was an idea that was better in my head. Yeah. Why? Okay. Yeah. It's also 20 episodes. That is way more than I thought it would be. Right? Like, that's just not. No, I also, like, I don't know. It's also just reaction content, which isn't fun to make. It's just, I'd much rather actually be doing something than not, you know? I thought I'd have a lot. I also thought I would have a lot more fun actually talking about game tiered, but clearly that would prove to not be the case. Would fail to be the case.
Hi!
Good.
Sure. Sounds good.
Alright, let's do this. The worst part is I can't even get Discord onto my second, because it's giving me like the API error thing, and it's like, at least let me have it on my second monitor for when it does actually want to load up. What the fuck? Why does this always happen? This is why I haven't been playing this game for the last little while, is because I can't get into any online matches. It's like the one game I actually prefer to play online in. Seriously, there's like maybe 2 games that I actually prefer to play the online in. It's this and like... What was the other one? Not Assassin's Creed Black Flag. What was the other one? I can't remember.
Hello!
Hey!
Hey!
Lovely.
Great!
Hi.
Hello!
Alright. What the fuck? Wait, no, I should you.
Hello!
Alright.
Hi. Sure. Sounds good.
Great!
Too bad. Ta-ta.
Nice. Wicked. If I get kicked from the lobby... Nice. There we go. Okay, just need to restart our game. Finally we get into a match. God damn. Again, I really wanted to do a review of all the different episodes of Game Tiered, but like, I do like a full-on watch party, but like, literally, it's not even like a thing of like, oh, I woke up with 100 followers on Twitch. It was, I was ready to do something else on stream, saw the follower count, and decided to shift. It decided to change plans because I didn't want to wait another week, because I did kind of want to make sure it was a Friday stream that it would have been on, right? And it technically was, you know, it's Friday and all that, but man, I just... God damn. But it was just, I don't know. It really, still really, it was good timing but bad timing at the same time. Alright. What?
Right behind you.
What the fuck? Alright. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Not preferable.
This won't do.
At least you don't lose points. Alright. It kind of sucks whenever a plan fails, you know? Like, I was really excited to do the... Like, it was I was genuinely excited to do the game tiered watch party, but it was a combination of me not being prepared for 100 followers happening literally out of nowhere. Like, I did not expect, I didn't see it until it was way too late. Discord not being up so I can properly, like, post the link anywhere. Like, the stream links anywhere.
Hello.
And it's still down, like, I still can't get into Discord, even on my phone. Like, I was able to send, like, a single chat message today on my phone. And it's also just me not properly understanding the scope of what I was planning to do, right? It just... it was a doomed plan from the start, and... yeah. Kinda sucks. And also, not to mention, I have so much I need to do today as well, and there's just... I'm surprised I'm even streaming right now, because... yeah, no, it'll definitely be just a 2-hour stream, which always sucks. I really wish I could consistently make Fridays be longer streams, right? I really wish I could consistently do 4-hour streams on Fridays, but it's very rarely that easy to just have 4 hours to stream.
Let's go.
Alright. Okay. Oh, for God's sake.
Right behind. Oh, just back for more action. See you next time.
Alright.
gonna be a fucking wait. Oh no. Come on. What the fuck?
Hi there, Ocho here.
Come on, how am I 11th?
See you next time. Right behind you.
Yeah, no, that. God damn it, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh well, I got my intel at least.
Literally. Did I go down? Wait a minute. No. Yeah, it did. What the fuck? It can go down? Why is Spotify not working? Alright.
Let's go. Perfect.
Coming through.
God damn it, why me? Okay. Alright.
Guess I'll keep winning.
Oh, come on.
Apologize.
Fuck you.
fuck? Alright. Alright. Ooh. Fuck off. Fifth, really? What the hell? What is happening? Why? What the fuck, man? I went from like 1st to 7th. Why?
This won't do.
Am I gonna lose more points again? Like... No, I gained 3, okay. Goddamn right I'm a master thief.
Good enough.
Alright.
All right.
Hopefully we'll get into a game here soon. Okay, while this is happening, I just want to see if Discord will boot up again. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? While we wait for a game here, I'm going to post, like, the link. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now things feel complete, I guess. Okay. A lot of blazes, goddamn.
Blaze has fucked me over. Alright, there we go.
Do it. Farewell.
What? Okay. Sonic Racing. Crossworlds. Error code. 122 D8. There's talks of a D9, but I'm getting D8, so... what the fuck? Again, this is like why I only have like, why I don't even have 20 hours in this game is because I can't even get into it. There's no point in me even playing it because I can't get into a match half the time. Like, and I can't even play the festival mode because it's for what is it? 1 second, I need to find the word for it because I refuse to use the wrong terminology. What the fuck? Don't put me in a fucking mat. Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with this game? Now I can't even finish my thought, and I won't be able to remember it by the time of the end of the race. By the time the race ends, sorry. Oh.
See ya!
Come on. What the fuck? Why does getting attacked take your gadget? Like, come on. One fucking hit and I'm in ninth. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Why? Like, what the fuck? Okay. I think I got like 5th, maybe.
This won't do.
8th. Fuck off.
Do it.
All right. What the fuck, man?
Why?
Steampunk City.
What the fuck? Alright. Okay, never mind. Come on. It's what, fourth?
Enjoy the show.
Third, okay. Okay. Alright. What is going on with Spotify right now? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. God damn it. Alright. I hate this section. Come on. Nice. All right. Fuck you. Come on. I got like what, 6th?
This won't do.
7th. God damn it. All right.
Come on. How did I use a wisp and end up on 11th anyway? What the fuck? Literally ended up with... Never mind. What the fuck? What is happening? What the fuck? Okay.
Right behind you.
Fuck off. Come on.
Not my usual style.
Definitely gonna lose score. Maybe not. All right. Oh my god, how long is this gonna take? Seriously, how long have we been sitting here for, like... There we go. My god. Alright. Oh no. What the fuck? Alright. Some slime, yep. Come on, I don't need rings. I need something to attack other people.
See you next time!
What the? What the fuck? Why me? God damn it.
This won't do.
Genuinely, I got like second once. What is wrong with me today? Something's gotta be fucking with my head.
Sounds good.
Do it.
Sure.
Very well.
Confirmed.
Alright.
Let's go.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Coming.
What the fuck? Why would it do that?
Coming through.
It's probably like probably 8.
Not my usual style.
6, okay. Alright.
Superlative.
Oh, very nice.
Alright. Oh man, maybe just 1 or 2 more races and I think I'm gonna enough stream. I don't know why, but me, like, okay, so with the game tiered stuff, I like halfway through watching the Uncharted episode, I just kind of realized, like, literally saying to myself in my head, this is just reaction content. What the fuck am I doing? This sucks, right? Like, it's literally just reaction content. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea for 100 to celebrate 100 Twitch followers. That's like not good. Even that's not even like. I mean, it's relatively fine because it's my own content, but like, or like it's not harmful in the same way that other kinds of reaction content are, but. Man, is it just... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my stupid ear.
Lovely.
Okay. Alright.
See ya.
God damn it. Hey.
Right behind you.
What the fuck? Oh, come on. What the fuck? Why is it that whenever you get attacked, you lose an item? That is not... It makes it impossible to retaliate, and I don't care if that's the point. That's not good.
Finish. Finish. Oh, drat.
It's 10th, probably.
This won't do.
Maybe 9th. Oh, it's 8th. Okay. Definitely lost points, because of fucking course I did. Why did I lose, like, a single point that one time, then? If I'm... Like, I got 6th, and I lost a single point. What the hell happened there? Is that a bug, or what? Alright. One more race and then I think I'm gonna end off stream because yeah, that unironically the oh god, I need to do there's so much I need to get done and yeah.
Yes!
Yeah!
Fuck you, what the hell?
Apologize.
Okay.
Perfect show!
Let's just get as many rings as we can here. Second ain't bad.
Only the best for me.
Ended it off on second place, that's not bad. Ended things off on second place ain't bad. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say for the last 30 seconds, my god. God damn. Got like 30 points, okay. Fuck you. What even happened there? Okay, let's go and spend the rest of these.
Ooh, very nice.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna end off stream. I'm sorry for not doing something more special, or like, at least sticking with the game tier stuff. I'm sorry for not doing something more special for 100 viewers. Not 100 viewers, 100 followers on Twitch. I'm really sorry. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, take care.